Hi, in this video we're going to learn how you can update your students' information that is currently enrolled in Modesto City Schools. Before we get started, please make sure that you have the documentation you need in hand, preferably scanned onto your computer. If you don't have any of the documentation or you're not sure how to get it onto your computer, that's okay. You can still continue with this process and the sites will reach out to you for any missing information you couldn't upload today. The first thing we're going to do is access our account. We're going to start by entering the username, which is your student's ID number. Then we'll enter the password. This will be your student's date of birth in the format displayed on the screen. Now we will click Login. Please note that you will have to complete this process for each student that you have enrolled in Modesto City Schools. Now, click on the link Edit next to your student's name. In the top part of the screen, you will see the progress bar that lets you know how far you are into the form. Please read this quick message here at the top. Let's begin by selecting today's date. As you go through the form, you will see these red asterisks. These indicate that that question is required. You will also see some fields shaded in gray. These are fields that you cannot type in. You will only be able to add or update the information in the fields in white. This page is regarding the parent or guardian information. Go through the different questions and add or update the information that you need to. You will see questions asking you if you'd like to update some information in this form. Answer yes or no if you'd like to update. In this example, I am going to update the physical address, and once I click yes, I will see additional questions show up. Just answer them appropriately and complete the fields that are required. As you start typing your information in these fields, you will see a drop-down show up. Make sure that you click an item from the drop-down list so the information gets processed correctly. Here, you need to upload proof of residency. Just click on the Browse button to search for those documents in your computer. If you don't have those documents, don't worry. The sites will reach out to you to obtain them. Continue answering the questions in this first section. To move on to the next section, just click Save and Next. This section here is going to ask you to fill out different Lcff information. Basically, this gives us good demographic information about our students. So please click on the link, and when you're done answering the form, you can come back. You only need to complete one of these forms per family. Then click Save and Next. This section is about your students' information. Just go through the questions and add or update those questions that you need to. Once you're done, click Save and Next. This section is about additional parent or guardian's information. Just go through the questions and update as you need to. Once you're done, click Save and Next. Here you can review and update if needed the highest education level at home, your housing situation, any custody agreement or court order for your student, and if the student have a parent guardian who's a full-time active member of the armed forces. Once done, click Save and Next. This section is regarding the emergency contacts. Please note that it's recommended to have your emergency contact be different than the parent or guardian in the event of some sort of emergency or in the event that somebody needs to come pick up the student from school. The parent or guardians will be contacted first. If they are unavailable for any reason, this emergency contact will then be allowed to pick up the student. So a good example here might be a grandparent, a sibling, an aunt or an uncle, a good family friend, somebody who's not the legal guardian of the student. In this section here, you have a few options. You can choose to keep or edit this contact. You can replace this contact, or you can remove this contact. In this example, I'm going to choose to remove this contact. And further down, I have the option to add a new contact. So here I'm going to answer yes to add a new contact. I will then add the necessary information for this emergency contact. When finished, just click Save and Next. Now we're in the Medical Information section. Please update any of these fields as needed. You will see any medical conditions for your student that were reported to Modesto City Schools in this section here. Please review them carefully. Scroll to the bottom of this section to see different questions about adding or updating any of these medical conditions. If you'd like to remove any of the medical conditions, please answer yes to this question and list them here. If you would like to add or edit any of the medical conditions, answer yes to this question and then continue on to add any allergies, conditions, disabilities, or illnesses in the following question by answering yes. Then you need to specify the type of condition that your student has and answer any questions that pop up based on the answer that you select. If you'd like to add or edit any of the medications, answer yes to this question and continue providing the information that is required. Then click Save and Next. This next section here is our immunization information. So you do need to view the required immunizations. There is a blue link here you can click on to view those immunizations, and once you see those, you can close the tab and come back here. And you need to initial that you read and understood the immunization requirements. In this part, you only need to upload any new or additional proof of immunization not previously provided to the district. Once you're done, click Save and Next. Then you can update the transportation and after-school services options. You can also let us know whether or not you have internet access at home, and if you need to receive any notices in a language other than English. Click Save and Next when done. Please initial below to consent to any treatment or hospital care for the student in case of an emergency. Answer also yes or no if you authorize a district to share information in case your student becomes eligible for public benefits. Then click Save and Next. We've reached the last part of our form. However, if you're still missing some information before completing your form, please note that you can log out at any time and come back to your account to update any of the missing information. Just enter your username and password you used the first time to log in and move to the section where you like to add or update the information you missed. Once you're done providing the missing information, you can go to the last section to provide your digital signature by typing your name here. Check this radio button and click Save and Next. Click Continue to finish, and remember to log out from your account.